What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Thank you so much for clicking on today's video. So today we are going to be talking about someone that I have gotten an immense amount of requests to talk about. So today we're going to be talking about the YouTuber Amberlynn Reid. So if you're not familiar with who Amberlynn is, she is a YouTuber obviously here on the platform, and she has a weight loss channel where she documents her weight loss journey. Now, I went back to her very first video, and this was filmed in 2013, and in that video she says that she weighs 368 pounds.
Last time I weighed in was, I think about a week ago. I was at 368 or something like that.
I went also to one of her most recent videos and tried to find how much she's weighing, and now she's saying that she weighs 560 pounds.
I do want to say that my starting weight for this, well, my overall starting weight ever is 560. That was a month ago, but my starting weight on this as of today is 553.4, so I am down like 6.6 this month.
The issue that a lot of people have, and the reason that people wanted me to talk about her, was because she's a weight loss channel, but she's gained about 200 pounds in the course of documenting her weight loss journey. Now, I want to make it very clear at the start of this video, this is not about trying to bash Amberlynn at all. That's not what I'm about. That's not what I believe in. I just want to share my thoughts, and you know, a lot of people have been asking me to make this, so that's why I'm doing it. So one of the biggest issues I've noticed that people have, I've been watching a ton of videos about her and about this, and her videos and videos of people critiquing her, is that a lot of people say that she does not actually want to lose weight anymore, and that she's just using YouTube to make money by filming herself, because she gets tons of views. She gets over 100,000 views in pretty much every single video. She has a ton of ads, so she's definitely making money, and good on her for doing that. I have no issues with that. But a lot of people are saying she doesn't even want to lose weight anymore. She's just making these videos to make money. Now, one, I will say I completely understand that train of thought, because I get that. Being a YouTuber, someone that makes money off of videos, I understand that when you find something that works, you want to keep doing that because you're getting the views, and views mean money, right? I know that sounds terrible, but that's just the truth. But I can say from me watching her videos and watching the way that she talks in the videos, I genuinely do believe that she wants to lose weight. I don't think that she is just making this as a joke to try and, you know, trigger people or just try and make money. I think that's probably a big part of it, is that this is probably her job now. So she makes videos that she thinks are going to do well, which are going to be weight loss videos. But I think if you were to talk to her and say, what is your biggest, like if you could have a genie, you know, come out and grant you one wish, what would it be? I feel, at least personally, that she would probably say to lose weight. And now a lot of the people that are arguing this are saying that, you know, if she lost weight, she would lose her viewers, she would lose, because most of the people that are watching her are people that are not her fans. They're people that are kind of like hate watching, which is a thing where you watch someone to see them fail, right? But I can honestly say that I think if she started losing weight and was actually doing really well and was losing, you know, 50 pounds, 60 pounds, people would be really excited about that, and that would be a really cool thing, and I'm sure she would still be getting views and still be getting money from that. So I really do think that she wants to lose weight, but obviously that's just not working out for her. Sorry about the noise you're about to hear in the background. There are people working out right next to me. My office is in my gym, so you're gonna hear some of that. I apologize. Now, very recently, she started doing this diet called Optavia, which is kind of similar to like a Nutrisystem, where they send you all the food, they send you everything you want to eat, and that's how you lose the weight, right? You're not allowed to, you're not allowed to eat anything off of the plan. And she was really excited about this. She spent a ton of money on it, and about 3 days later, she puts up another video saying that she's not doing it anymore and that it didn't work out for her.
Okay, y'all. I got all of my feelings set and ready to go.
Now, you guys know how I feel about these weight loss systems and things like that. I am not a fan of them, and when I saw her talking about it, I just knew that it wasn't going to work out. Now, I wasn't sure how long it would take her to realize that she didn't want to do it anymore. It wasn't very long for her, but with those weight loss systems, what most people do is they do it for a good amount of time, they'll do it for a few months, you lose a ton of weight, but then you don't have the knowledge of what you should be doing after you get off of that weight loss system. You go back to eating what you were eating, you gain the weight back. Now, she decided to get off of it because she realized how low of calories she was eating.
I know it's probably confusing why I decided not to do Optavia. I just know that for me, having 800 to 900 calories is scary and bad for my body. And I wish more than anything I would have known that prior to doing the program. And I know that I even said in this video that it's totally fine to have low calories, such low calories, but I'm just glad my doctor kind of was like, no, it's not good. It's not good for your metabolism. So glad that that happened.
It ended up being about like 800 to 900 calories a day, and I too agree that that is probably too low and you should probably be eating more than that. But I think that if she were to stick on it, she would have lost a lot of weight. But again, it's not gonna be something that's sustainable, that she would have been able to keep the weight off for a really long time. Now, over the years, she's had tons and tons of people that have tried to help her. She's tried to lose weight a ton of times. And I can say that it would be really nerve-wracking because, you know, coming from someone that's lost 180 pounds, if I were to film myself every single time I had tried to lose weight before this time, I would probably be having people say the same thing to me. Like, you don't actually wanna lose weight, you don't care. And you know, it's admirable that she's still putting these videos up on YouTube. And again, I think it's because that's where she makes her money, so she doesn't really have a choice. But I can say that it would be nerve-wracking to be putting up your weight loss journey when obviously things aren't working for you and you're not doing what you want to be doing, which is losing weight in front of all these people that are watching. Now, it's interesting because obviously I am in the weight loss space and I would consider myself like a weight loss YouTuber, if you want to call it that. And it's interesting because when you're in this space, people are really supportive of you when you are losing weight. But I've noticed that people will turn on you if you start to gain weight. Now, obviously she's an extreme example, but I have tons of other friends that have gained a little bit of weight and people get really upset because, and I think the reason that this is because people look to, you know, me or these other people that are making weight loss videos as like inspirations, and when people see them failing, they start to subconsciously think there's no way that I can actually do this, and they almost get upset at themselves. But then, you know, the upset that they feel about themselves, they type that out and put it onto the YouTube comments, and then you start getting a ton of hate. And when you're dealing with that, when you're already dealing with not losing the weight, you're upset with yourself, you obviously are trying your hardest and you want to lose weight, but then you're failing, so that's upsetting. And then you're dealing with people that used to support you that have now turned on you and are making you feel even worse about this thing that you're obviously upset about. It really turns into a vicious cycle that is hard to get out of. I can say that I am very, very lucky that I have not had to deal with that. I've never dealt with like a massive weight gain after I've lost my weight. You know, my lowest I got to was 180 pounds. And like I recently put up a video where I was saying, you know, I'm 205 pounds now, but I don't think I'm overweight. But when I was 180 pounds, I was literally the leanest I've ever been in my life, and it was when I was stepping on stage and people were like, oh my gosh, you've gained 25 pounds, you're fat, I can't believe it. But it's like, that's like a small morsel of what other people have to deal with. So I'm very lucky that I haven't had to deal with it too much. But even when I can tell my face is a little bit more round, even when I'm feeling not my best, I subconsciously think I'm gonna have to deal with people commenting that I'm looking not as lean, and a lot of times people are very passive aggressive, but then there are those people that just say, you got fat, what happened? And so it's definitely an added stressor to trying to lose weight. And now this goes to another point. People, I did like a Q&A on my Instagram. I've been doing those a lot, they're a lot of fun. But someone was like, I think it would be really cool if you did like a mini docu-series with somebody that's trying to lose weight. And I've thought about doing that. I thought that would be a cool idea, but the reason that I haven't is because I understand how stressful losing weight is, and then trying to put extra stress on somebody by being like, I'm gonna film you and put you in front of hundreds of thousands of people, that, for me, I just don't see the real value in trying to force someone to do that. Now, an extreme example of that is obviously, right, The Biggest Loser. That was a huge show, and a lot of those people, they lost a lot of weight, but then once they were off the show, they gained it all back. So the reason that I haven't done that is because I would feel really responsible for that person, and I would hate for them to feel extra stress because they're on video trying to lose weight. For me, the fact of the matter is, I would absolutely love to help Amberlynn, and I believe that I have the skills to help her lose weight, honestly. But the thing is, it does not matter how talented I am, it doesn't matter how good the plan is, if the person isn't ready. And I'm not just saying about her, right? This is about anybody in your life, because one of the questions I get a ton is, I want to help my dad, my brother, my mom, my sister, you know, I want to help them lose weight because they're so unhealthy and, you know, I care about them so much. What can I do? And the answer is like, there's not much that you can do, because until the person is 100% ready on their own will, you know, with their own motivation, there's nothing that I can do or you can do to force them to lose weight. And I completely felt this because the times that I would try and lose weight before, I would always have somebody trying to push me like, oh, if you lose weight, I'll do this for you. Literally, I had somebody in my life that was like, if you lose weight, I'll get you this. If you lose weight, we'll do this. And so I always had that outside motivation, but for me internally, I didn't have that like, I really want to lose weight so bad, so I would always give up. when the person wasn't in the room, you know, I could go and get whatever food I wanted. And so until she's ready and 100% in her mind willing to battle this for the rest of your life, because when it comes to massive weight loss, like she has hundreds of pounds to lose, this is something she's gonna be dealing with for the rest of her life. Losing weight is gonna take a while, obviously, but it's the maintaining that is by far the hardest part. Anybody can lose a massive amount of weight. Anybody can do it. What's really hard is maintaining that weight loss for the rest of your life. And that's why I would never be like, I'll help you, I can make you lose hundreds of pounds in a year, because honestly, it just doesn't matter. And she needs to get into the mindset of like, this is something I'm going to battle for the rest of my life, and not try and find shortcuts, not try and find easy ways out, because they don't exist. And all you're gonna do is end up back from where you started and probably gaining more weight along the way. So in conclusion with Amberlynn, I don't think she's a bad person. I do genuinely think that she wants to lose the weight, but at the same time, I understand that she is a YouTuber and she makes money off of these videos. She has tons of ads on her videos. All her videos are over 10 minutes to 20 minutes. So she's definitely making thousands and thousands of dollars a month by documenting her journey, whether it's good or bad. So I understand where the criticism comes, but I think that people are using her for views, definitely. There's a lot of people that are just making videos on her to get views, and let's be real, right? That's what this video is. I'm talking about this person, you know, because I know that people are gonna watch it. But hopefully, this video is different than the other ones you've watched. If you're somebody that's going on a binge streak of watching all the videos criticizing her, hopefully, you know, from somebody that can relate. You know, I used to be 360 pounds. I understand that this is difficult, and putting yourself out there in the public is not easy. Again, I understand that it's lucrative for her and she's making money on it, but I don't think that she's like this evil villain that everyone is putting her out as. But again, those are just my thoughts. You know, I'm not the end all be all. I would love to hear what you guys have to say, but please, you know, I'm not trying to bash this girl. I'm not trying to have people go to her videos and leave hateful comments. She gets enough of that. So if you do want to say something, please leave it in the comments here. You know, try and be respectful, because again, this channel is not about trying to make people feel bad. I'm just trying to make this video to, you know, share my opinion with you guys. But again, with that being said, thank you guys so much for watching today's video. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. There was one other thing that I wanted to say. Oh yeah, look how buff I am.
Obey the warning signs, and when there are flashing lights or wigwags, don't attempt to cross until they come to a complete stop.